Hello, welcome back to Powered by 8 Racing YouTube channel. It's been a little bit since I've made a video. So I was making a video on making the hoses and I dropped my camera and it busted the lens and it set me back big time. So let me just catch you up on what I've accomplished in the last couple weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know. It's been a little bit since I've posted a video. So let me just show you what we have going on. Not sure where we left off, but got the motor in the car temporarily just so we can fit stuff. I ordered and sent away and got back already all of my new Brennan Miller Racing Solution hoses. Oil down there, fuel line. I swapped out the power steering from the Red Horse. I just don't like the Red Horse stuff. Another oil line that goes from here, follows it there. We got a big 16 comes from here. That is going to go to a Peterson filter here. Goes from here all the way to the surge tank, and then surge tank here comes around to the thermostat housing. We got a dash 12 for the catch can, another 16 to the other side of the Peterson, and then there's a 90 that goes down here where the blue cap is. That'll go down along the frame rail to the bottom of the dry sump tank. So that's all of the oil lines, power steering lines. They did, I don't know what happened. I guess maybe I measured the hose wrong and sent it away, but I had pre-fit everything and then sent everything to get crimped. And I got one of the hoses back and it was about an inch or two short. Yeah, you know, I didn't have them labeled to know what I did. But anyways, I've got to get another one made. That's fine. I got to get more hoses made for the diff cooler and trans cooler hoses. So when I send those away, I'll send a hose away for this to get recrimped and we'll be good to go. And that's the main feed line for the car. So kind of need that one. It's pretty important.
Powered by 8.
So inside the car, I've got the PDM mounted. I have the Motec mounted. I'm going to swap out the hardware that's holding those on. I had to change some things up. When I mounted this originally, since I didn't have them to measure and I kind of just put this here, I should have mounted a little bit higher. And by not doing that, these were too low. So I had to cut the holes. So now we don't get to see the fancy G-speed cut out on that, but that's fine. Lots of mess of wires in here. It's not tidied up yet because I'm still kind of running everything. This whole big harness is all of the Bosch harness. So I've got that all together and contained. I made a mount for, this would be for the Motec, the PDM, no, the Motec, the Bosch, and this is for the dash. Yeah, I think that's what it's for. All right, so walking back to the back of the car, I have the taillight harness in. This is going to get finished up here soon. I just got everything done in there. The camera's on. The all the wiring's back here. Now the one thing I did do that I had with the body harness is there's a bulkhead for everything that's going to go under the car. So that's going to have the fuel pumps, the diff cooler, and the trans cooler. And I think there's a couple of temp sensors also for the diff and the trans that come through that bulkhead fitting. Also, you'll notice I've got this big gaping hole. So that piece of aluminum I cut out, put a bead across it to strengthen it. And then I have also made the bigger sheet that'll go over the back section there. I need to seal that up. I'll use some, I think I'm going to use some camper topper tape and use that to seal it up and just to keep the exhaust and stuff like that from coming back in the car. And with that too, I'm going to need to seal these up as well because that's a big hole. These holes will get some Seal It grommets and that'll be done. Obviously, you saw the ZR1 diff. That's in. This temp sensor here will get moved. This is going to actually come, we're going to flip that so it goes this way. And that'll be down there, and then it'll come up here. Cooler line will come across to the cooler that's in the brake duct. So outside the car, I've got kind of parts everywhere. I mean, literally, there's like all over the shop. I've got just got the G-speed drop spindles. There's the front spoiler. There's the door pan or the quarter panels and the front bumper. The shop is a wreck. This is just a box of parts that need to go on the car. You got the Van Steel tie rods. There's some Bear tie rod ends for the bump steer. Some hoses that need to go on the car that just don't need to be on the car right now. Got my headers back from Cerakote and coated. I got the V-bands put on those. This is all the A-arms that I did earlier. And Motex are in the car right now, so those are empty boxes. And then we have a full set of AP Racing brakes for the car. And yeah, I mean, we just have stuff like everywhere, and just gonna start knocking stuff out as I can, and just stay at it, because if I don't, then I don't know when this car is gonna get done. All right, so driver's side, I have the keypads mounted. I have the knob. This is the brake bias knob. This is the mode selector for the ABS. So I'll put that sticker on there. These are the buttons for the dash. This is the ABS warning light, ABS recycle on-off light or switch. This is the main ignition switch. And then I'll have to put stickers on this once I know what the mapping is for on, off, blinkers on, off, headlights, cool shirt, all that good stuff. Dash is still out, but it's ready to come in. The big thing that I got in was this AGK carbon fiber foot pedestal holder block. I'm not sure what you call it. That'll allow me to have some place for my feet. So I had to cut that down, probably cut off about an inch of it to lower it back down. I'm going to pull those pedals back towards the back of the car. I have a couple inches I can pull that towards me, and then I'm going to move the seat back about 3 or 4 inches, and that'll just get us better balance on the car. So, all right, well, thanks for watching this short clip so that you can see kind of where things are. And if you like freedom, then you'll subscribe, like, share, comment, and tell your friends about it so that I can get some subscribers. Then I'll be famous, and then I won't make YouTube videos anymore because I'll be too famous for YouTube. Peace.
Powered by your old show.